Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sunrise Stretch. My name is Amber Lankford, and for today's stretches, we're going to start standing, and we will make our way down to the ground. We will be doing a few kneeling stretches as well. So I'd recommend getting your yoga mat out, getting it ready. Otherwise, have water next to you, and let's get started. Let's get some of that tension to fade away. So to start, we're just going to tuck that chin down. Just let that head hang. Let gravity pull your head down. Shoulders are pulling away from our ears. If we'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can take one hand, placing it on the back of your head, and just lightly pulling down. We're going to do 2 more deep breaths here. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Good. Go ahead and lift your head up. And we're going to tilt it off to the right. So we're pulling that right ear towards our right shoulder, letting that left side of our neck stretch. Same thing here. If we want that deeper stretch, you can lightly place your hand on your head and just pull down. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more breath. Go ahead and let's switch sides. So now we're going to pull left ear to left shoulder, lengthening out that right side of the neck. One last breath here. We're going to go into some neck circles. So from here, we're going to bring our chin down towards our chest. And then we're going to roll over towards our right shoulder, looking up to the ceiling and back over to the left. We're taking it nice and slow. And we're going to do 3 circles in each direction. Once you've reached that left side again, go ahead and tilt your head back over to the right, and then pulling that chin down to your chest. Switching nice and slow. We have one more in this direction. Good. Once you've done 3 circles, go ahead and bring your head right back up to neutral. We're going to lace our fingers in front of our body. Palms are going to be facing the ceiling to start. And we're going to, with straight arms, we're just going to reach forward, opening up that upper back. I want you to imagine you're pushing your hands as far forward as you can. Your shoulder blades are pulling apart. We're really lengthening here. One more breath. We're going to hold this position, but we're going to switch the direction of our hands. So fingers are still going to be laced, but now we're going to turn our palms away from our body, and we're going to straighten those elbows, opening up those wrists a little bit. We're still actively pushing those shoulder blades apart. Reaching those hands out as far in front of you as you can. One more breath here. And go ahead and bend those elbows, unlace those fingers. We're going to take a wider stance. So my feet are going to be a little bit wider than my shoulders here. We're going to do a windmill. So what that looks like is we're going to start first. We're going to be moving towards the left. So we're going to bring right arm up. Left hand is going to reach down. We're bringing our whole body down, reaching for that left foot. And then we're going to turn, reaching for that right foot. Once we got to our right foot, we're going to bring left arm up. Left arm comes down, right arm comes up again. We're making a nice circular motion, reaching for that foot, turning, reaching for the right side. Left side comes up and around. We're going to do 3 in each direction. Reaching as far as we can to the floor before we switch. And then bringing that left arm up and open. We're going to switch directions. So now we're going to bring left arm up first to start. Reaching down for that right foot. Dragging our hands down the center towards that left foot. And then now right arm leads up and around. Left arm reaches up and over. We're getting as long as we can, reaching as low as we can. We have 1 more in this direction. Good. We are going to, from here, bring your feet together. So your legs are going to be, feet are going to be directly underneath your hips. We're going to do a roll down. So we're going to start by tucking that chin under, slowly rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time, reaching for our feet, keeping our legs nice and straight. We're going down as far as we can. Once we've reached that end point, I just want you to hold. Relax that neck. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more deep breath here. Good. From here, we're going to walk our hands out. You can take it 1 step back with your feet as well. We're transitioning into that down dog position. So I want those shoulders open. Hips are pointed up to the ceiling. Heels are reaching for the ground. Legs are straight. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. 1 more breath here. And go ahead and bend both knees. Still reaching those heels for the ground. We're just getting a little bit of a change in that calf stretch. Good. Go ahead and lower your knees to the ground. Walk your hands up. We are going to go into a hip flexor stretch. So we're going to bring right leg forward. Our hips are stacked right over our left knee. We're going to press those hips forward, opening up that left hip here. We're leaning forward as far as we can. You can feel free to brace your hands on your thigh, or you can reach down to the floor, get a little bit of a deeper stretch. Your choice, whatever's most comfortable. I just really want that left hip pressing open. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Sinking deeper into that stretch with each exhale. One more breath here. Good. Go ahead and straighten your right leg out. I want you to flex those toes back towards your shins. We're keeping that right leg nice and straight. And we're just going to reach our hands down to the ground. See if we can walk those hands and reach for our right foot. We're reaching out as far as we can. If you want to get a deeper stretch and you can reach your foot, go ahead and take one hand, grabbing that top of your toes and lightly pulling those toes back towards your body. That'll give you a little bit more of a calf stretch here. One more deep breath. Go ahead and walk your hands back up. We're going to switch sides. So now we're going to bring our left leg forward. Hips are nice and square. And we're just going to slowly press those hips forward, opening up that right side of our hip. Same thing here. You can brace your hands on your thigh, or you can reach down to the ground and brace yourself on the ground as well. If you have a chair or a wall nearby too, you can also brace yourself using that as well. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Trying to sink just a little bit deeper. One more deep breath. Go ahead and straighten your left leg, actively flexing those toes back, pulling them towards our shins. We're going to reach down and walk those hands out, getting as close to our foot as we can. Left leg stays nice and straight. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. If you can reach your foot and you want a calf stretch, go ahead and grab that foot with one hand, actively pulling those toes to our shins. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. One last breath here. Good. Go ahead and bring your chest back upright. We're going to switch and we're going to go on our hands and our knees. So hips are going to be stacked right over those knees. Shoulders are going to be stacked right over our wrists. We're going to get a little bit of hip and spine mobility here. So we're going to take our left foot and we're going to actively curl that hamstring, bringing that left foot off the ground. We're going to swing that left foot out towards the left, and we're going to take our head and we're going to look over that left shoulder, looking for that left foot. making a C with our body. And then we're going to swivel in the other direction, bring it to the right, looking over that right shoulder for your foot, and going back towards the left. We are going to do 4 in each direction here. We're taking it nice and slow, really exaggerating that movement, trying to get as much lengthening out of your spine as you can. Making sure we're still breathing while we do this. We have 1 more in each direction. Good, go ahead and set that left foot down. We're gonna do the same thing on the right. So now we pick that right foot off the ground by curling that hamstring. We're gonna start to the right. So we're gonna swivel our right foot to the right, looking over our right shoulder. And then switching, looking over to the left, trying to see your foot. Really getting into that deep C shape. We're going to do 4 in each direction here as well. Last one in each direction, looking to the right. And then looking over that left shoulder. Okay, go ahead and drop your right foot down to the ground. Next exercise, we're going to be laying on our stomach. From here, we're going to go into a cobra stretch. So we're going to be lengthening that spine, getting a little bit of extension. So hands are going to be directly underneath your shoulder. We are going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, pushing up through those palms, lengthening that spine. We're trying to keep those hips planted on the ground. So if you might not have quite as much extension in your back as I do. So feel free to rest on your elbows here. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Pulling those shoulders away from your ears. We're still lengthening through that spine. One more deep breath. Go ahead and slowly lower yourself down to the ground. For this next exercise, we're still going to be laying here. You can cushion your head by having one arm in front and resting your forehead on your forearm. We're going to get a quad stretch here. So we're going to bend our left leg up to start. We're going to pull our heel as close to our glutes as we can, still pressing those hips into the ground. If you can reach your foot, go ahead and grab it and pull that heel closer to your glutes. You can rest your forehead on that forearm, and we're just breathing. If you have a strap or a dog leash or a towel nearby, you can hook that on your foot, grab a hold and use that to pull your heel closer to your glutes as well. We're going to do one last deep breath. And we're going to switch sides, so release that left foot. Go ahead and curl that right leg up, grabbing that foot if you can, and actively pulling your heel closer to your glutes. You can still bend that other arm up And rest our forehead on that forearm. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Go ahead and release your right leg. We're going to place hands underneath our shoulders, and we're going to push up to our knees. We're going to widen those knees so they're a little bit wider than our shoulders. Feet are going to be pressed together. We're going to sit our glutes onto our heels, and we're going to walk our hands out, rounding, sinking into that child's pose here. Feel free to rest your forehead on the ground. We're going to inhale through our nose, exhale through our mouth. As we inhale, I want you to feel your belly pressing into your thighs. And as we exhale, I want you to feel your belly pulling away from your thighs. Let's add some gentle rocks side to side. One more in each direction. Good. From here, I want you to move back onto all fours. Curl those toes under, straighten those legs, and walk your feet in towards your hands. Once you've gotten as close as you can, I want you to slowly roll up. We're moving one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. Rolling those shoulders back. We're going to stretch out the front of our feet really quick. So if you have a wall, I want you to walk over to your wall. You can also do this without anything near you, or you can hold on to the back of a chair. But we're going to stand tall. We're going to take our left foot and we're going to lift that heel, bending that knee. We're going to curl our toes over. The tops of our toes are pressing into the ground. And we're going to actively press that ankle forward, trying to make a straight line from our kneecap down to our toes. We're just opening up that chin, opening up that front of your ankle. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Go ahead and relax out of that, straightening that left leg. We're going to bend that right leg, lifting that heel, pressing the tops of our toes into the ground, and then pressing that ankle forward, opening up. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. One last deep breath here. Go ahead and relax that foot, bring it down. We're just going to end with some prancing. So for our prancing, we're going to pop one heel, bending one leg. We're going to press through both feet, straightening both legs. Both heels are coming off the ground. And then we're going to bend right leg, left heel lower, and switch. So we're going up, both heels are raised, dropping one heel to the ground, and up. We're just taking it nice and slow, active. actively switching and moving through the motion. Let's do one more on each side. And relaxing out of that. Shaking those shoulders out. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. I hope you feel a little bit less tension and ready to get into your day. My name is Amber once again, and this was our sunrise stretch. I hope to see you all next week.